Okay, so I think I was gonna make a part two to the tribal police video, but I'm not gonna swear to that, and I've decided that this is not gonna be a part two, but it is going to be my final video for On the Fence for now. I may bring this series back, I may not, it just depends. But this one is a personal On the Fence for me. So if you watch my last On the Fence video about tribal police, then you will understand on what I'm about to tell you. I may get one round of Mass Effect in before I go to sleep tonight. I may not. But depends on how I feel after I'm done with this video and the next video. But for this video, for the longing, alright, as I've said in the other videos, my family has never really embraced our Cherokee heritage on my father's side or my mother's side. And I was fascinated about how tribal police works, and I brought all that up. And the main reason I bring that up is because I have a pulling or a longing to want to explore my heritage and wanted to know more about the Cherokee tribe in which my grandmother comes from. Because not everybody comes from the same Cherokee tribe. Doesn't mean we're not kin, doesn't mean we are kin, just not everyone comes from the same Cherokee tribe. And most of the Cherokee Nation is located in Oklahoma. Alright? I learned this when I tried to ask about Native American benefits for college from the American Bureau of Native American Affairs. You'll probably hear that a lot in my other videos, so let's get that out of the way. So, for a long time, I've known that I've been Cherokee. I've known things about my heritage, but not my entire heritage. As in other words, I don't know other than the tribe my grandma Ada came from, which was the Powhite Reservation. Alright? I had done some research a year or so ago because I'm trying to get my college rates decreased, because somehow in some states, if you're full-blooded Cherokee or full-blooded Native American or whatever, you get school for free. I'm not full-blood, but whatever helps me to have less student loans and less bills, I want that loophole that I can dive through. Now, this longing I have, this pull, this call to nature on wanting to learn about my heritage, it's been in me forever. It's also one of the reasons why when I had my hip replacement, I wanted to go back to my roots, and I learned how to shoot a bow and arrow. Am I great with it? Hell no. But I know I can do it if I have to. Am I going to go hunt a deer with that shit? It's a recurve. It's not a hunting bow. However, before before hunting bows existed, recurves were the only bows. And not only were they the only bows in America, they were the bows in Japan and in China and everywhere that there was a bow, even from the Sherwood Forest of Locksley, there were bows, and all of them were basically designed the same damn way. And who had the bow first? Y'all let history fight that shit out, because I don't know. I know Native Americans had bows for a very long time. Bows and spears and knives made out of rocks and shit. I can't say that about the Europeans or the Chinese or the Japanese or the Africans or the South American Native Americans, but I know Native Americans in general had bows for a very long time. Bows and arrows. And real bows and arrows that were made back then were made out of rocks and wood and stuff, and they split the wood and put the arrow in, bind it with buffalo twine, and then they used the feathers of hawks, falcons, birds, of whatever they could to balance the damn thing out. You can tell my bows have been shot a lot because of the ruffled feathers on the back side. So if you can see, these things have been damaged because the odd color bow is the one that faces you. So, when you draw back and you release, it flies off. These two bows hit the rope or they hit the base of the bow itself most of the time. And yes, I do need to go buy more bows. I need to get back into shooting my bow. I also had to buy one of those wrist things because my wrist was already burnt when I burnt off my face. It's the only permanent scar that I have next to my hip replacement. Totally fucked up my left side. But anyway, the pulling to this Native American calling, I have never been able to explain this to anybody. And that is why this stuff fascinates me. And the main reason is because my family never embraced it. That's pretty much the gist of it. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys a lot. Be seeing you. And thank you to all 73 of you. Share those Kung Fu videos. I don't think I have any bow and arrow videos. I'm scared I'm going to shoot the computer. So yeah, we're not going to do that. But thanks anyway. Be seeing ya.